Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Belinda Sandor here with Kristin, and I'm so excited to have Kristin here with us today because she is a VA school student and she is knocking it out of the park. So we're here to hear from Kristin today. So tell us a little bit about what was your business like when you started and what's going on now?
Thanks, Belinda. I'm excited to be here. Okay. So before I started VA school, I had started my business, but it was just part-time. So like 3-5 hours a week, possibly. Sometimes I would get up to 15, but that was when there was a big project happening. So it was a very, very part-time gig that I had going on before starting VA school. And then I started looking for something to invest in probably for 9 months. So I stalked you for 9 months.
I
And then
did
I
not know
found
that.
you. Yes. And then I found you to invest in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So when you start, how many clients do you have now? Because about a month ago, something changed for you, right? It's all
Yes.
started to click into place. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I had my one client going into working with you, and I started slowly because my kids were still at home, but I knew they'd be going to school in the fall. So what I did was try to set myself up so when the fall came, I would be in a place to start taking on new clients and have that time. So at that moment, like a month into them going to school, I had a freak out moment because nothing kind of was moving and we're really tight on finances. So I had the extra pressure of like, what am I going to do? Like, where am I going to go? And you had given some great advice that, I'm climbing up a mountain, and no matter if I'm at the bottom or at the top, you can't really see the top of the mountain yet until you're there. And once you're there, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. So that week we talked, I think Tuesday was VA school. And then Friday I had a discovery call and landed my first additional client outside of my first original one. So it literally took off from there. And I've had discovery calls almost every week. And I am up to 4 clients right now with 2 possibly pending. I'm waiting for a decision on them.
That's so great. That's so great. So how has this helped your confidence?
My confidence has definitely increased. I felt like I could do the job in the beginning, but I think it was just like an overwhelmness of there's so many moving parts to just even having a business, let alone, bringing on clients to help them with their business. And then you sprinkle in the networking and building relationships with people. So overall, my confidence has definitely increased, but I think my overwhelmness has just decreased. And I just feel more calm and in control. Most of the time, I still feel like that, how it is. It's life.
Yeah.
So it's definitely changed for the better, though.
That's awesome. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this because you shared it last night, or yesterday, that you've already paid for your tuition.
I have. And that was like the biggest thing with my husband. So when I wanted to invest, I saw the value in your program. I saw how down to earth you were. And I really trusted, like I said, I stalked you for 9 months along with other people and really found that you were true to your word and what you could bring to the table. And so when speaking with my husband, we work together with our finances. And so I wanted to speak with him and ask about, is this something we can do? And I knew our money was really, really tight. Like that was the last in our savings tight. And so investing, I knew was going to be a game changer. And I just get super excited. It literally changed my life. And I have already last month paid for VA school at that point. And it's just been fabulous. You can only get so far on your own and doing your own research and stuff. And then there's a point in your life and in your business that you have to invest. And I knew that. And so I was just so happy and thankful that my husband and I agreed, and that what I really saw from you has really panned out to be true and has just helped me be successful.
That's awesome. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. So why don't you tell everyone a little bit about the support, a little bit about study halls and the office hours,
Yes.
things like that.
Yes, that was one of the main things I actually signed up for. I knew you had the modules and the information, which are all super helpful, but the accountability and having you in our face 3 times a week or 4 times a week, that's what I needed. And I still need, because it holds you accountable to getting stuff done. It pushes you through those lumps of, where I was stuck and I was feeling so defeated before getting a couple clients, that I just needed to have that, like, to bounce off somebody. And then the support you get from your actual classmates, and where, they're there, they're your cheerleaders. They're not your competition. And so it's really great to have and be surrounded by people like-minded and that are just wanting you to succeed. So it's very comforting. And I definitely appreciate the accountability.
That's awesome. Yeah, the community is amazing. I was in there last night in the Facebook group, and everybody's helping each other. Everyone's answering questions. And I appreciate that you mentioned that there's no competition, because
Yes.
I really believe that. And there is none of that is in the community. It really is collaborative, and it's almost like everyone's got their arm around each other, and they're just helping. And it's I love the community. It's that's been the biggest aha for me as the creator of all of this, is how everyone is so supportive, and that's really been amazing. So tell me, what was an aha for you? Like maybe something you didn't expect out of VA school that was there.
The simplicity. You just simplify things so well. And the whole like hashtag stop talking, like that changed my mindset. Going into a conversation and you're not selling, you're just talking about what you enjoy doing and using them almost as like the person to sell you. I had this great conversation with so-and-so. She was so nice to talk to. She seemed so educated on how to help, with administrative tasks. And I think she'd be a really good thing for you, and passing it off to their family or friend or coworker or whoever. And so I think that was a huge aha moment, is just stop talking, make it simple. I think you call it KISS, keep it simple, sister, or something like that.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart, yes. It really is though. Like those two things were a huge aha moment, and those happened right in the beginning. And that really set the tone for, 4 months, I think I've been in 5 months almost, of the whole entire VA school.
That's awesome. Now, so you mentioned, so you have these 2 little girls who are adorable.
Yes.
And how does the VA lifestyle work with that, and with your husband, and how does it work with your family?
Yeah, it's awesome. So I never thought I would be my own boss, have my own business, but it gives me the flexibility, to pick up my kids or drop them off. Or, yesterday, my oldest was homesick, but I was still able to do some work. I had a meeting. I was able to jump on a VA call. Like there's so many different, opportunities working from home and being your own boss as a VA, to have that flexibility. You make your own hours, you set your own rates, you choose who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with, what you want to do. There's things that I don't like to do, and I'll let them know up front, hey, I'm not interested. That's not my expertise. I know somebody that can do it for you though. And it feels great. Like you're not put into a box where you have to do X, Y, and Z because that's what's a part of the job description. You get to choose. So I really allow that, like that freedom and flexibility from it.
Yeah, it is awesome. It is awesome. So tell us your favorite thing about VA school.
Okay. So as I mentioned, the modules are amazing, but I think my 2 favorite things are the newsletters and the website in a box. I really feel like those 2, but my most favorite is the debit card system. That hands down was a huge thing for me when wanting to sign up for your program, because I knew you had it down pat. I wanted something simple, straightforward. And so the materials and everything you give us is just amazing and sets you up for success. And you're so great with like the step-by-step on how to do things. And then we can come to you for questions or concerns in VA school, which is amazing. And with it being a few days a week, there's never, a week or 2 that goes by that you don't have a question answered. So
that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing,
welcome.
your thoughts. And there are a lot of people watching who are trying to figure out if it's for them. And I'm sure that you're going to help them with that decision. So thank you. I really, really appreciate it.
You are welcome. Thank you, because you have changed my life.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bye for now.
All right. Bye. Thank you.